We have a person that will graduate our program next week from Iran. She has an IT background, and she came to Project Iowa. She worked in the university in Iran, and she came to Project Iowa because her confidence was so low that she started applying for entry-level jobs because she considered herself an immigrant. And so she figured, okay, immigrants are less than. So she started applying for entry-level jobs, and until one employer told her that she was really wasting her time, that she was more talented. So going through training, she finally understood what her gifts and talents are, got her self-confidence back, and applied at the Iowa State. And so she starts her job next Monday in the IT department at Iowa State, but came really just defeated and emotionally drained. But once she was able to build up her self-confidence and belief in herself again, then she sparkled.
So one of our graduated nurses of color shared a story about talking to a patient's mother about her interest in healthcare. The woman had expressed that she had always wanted to be a nurse, but as an African immigrant who wears a hijab, she didn't feel that that option was ever available to her. So our graduate escorted the mother to another area of the hospital where she knew women who were wearing hijabs were working. And the client said that the woman was so excited to see people that looked like her, and said she'd love to go back to school and get her nursing degree. So this is another person that we can then help get into the program. But it's really talks about reflecting what our community looks like in the workplace and making sure that people have people that look like them in our workplaces. We had
a woman approach us that really hadn't been working since 2015. She was actually she is a recovering alcoholic. She's been sober for about 7 months, and my team was able to place her into a job to where, because of her physical limitations as well, that she's been trying to apply for Social Security disability here as well, to actually get her into a job working, and to really provide that foundational piece she needed to be able to move forward in life as well. And she came to us, she even wrote a letter to me on behalf of working with one of my job coaches, and just really talked about how her hopes were really low when she even was referred to us from the very beginning about even finding employment. And so even in the midst of this, those are the kind of stories that kind of keep us going, as far as the fact that she hasn't been able to work in the last 5 years, and the fact that we're able to find her something in the midst of a pandemic was even more encouraging, in the fact that she has hope again, and is really willing to move forward and continue to try to change her life around. And just like you say, that one person we help there, she'll refer others to us that are in those spaces and need help in that similar situation as well. So that's just one story, but I mean, we've had, since we started our just teaching fatherhoods and having them access to going through those programs, we've had non-custodial parents be able to reduce as high as $30,000 to $40,000 of debt, going through the program successfully, just even having hope again, on just having some sort of financial life again. So the stories could go on and on. We've taken people from living in their cars to hotels, to being able to have firm employment, and just be able to get their own place and with their kids and families all, and living out of that same space. So we're just here to try to help each person individually, one by one, that we can. So that's just a more recent story we've had here.